Today we're going to talk about CRMs, the top 10 CRMs for the investment management industry. If you're watching this, you're probably evaluating a new CRM or unhappy with yours. CRMs are a very important tool. It's how you can manage follow-up, keep track of opportunities, maintain relationships, track investments, track tasks, events, notes, and report back to leadership on what you've been doing and how you've been successful or how you haven't been and need help. As you think about CRMs, it's important to keep them up to date and well organized. Today, we're going to walk through some of the key CRMs built for the investment management industry that you should think about evaluating. First, you have Salesforce. Obviously, it's the big guy. We've all seen the Super Bowl commercials. We've all seen Matthew McConaughey on TV talking about Salesforce. It's very fun, but what you may not know is that Salesforce was founded in 1999 with the sole purpose of serving the investment management industry. They've been a leader in this space for a very long time, and they are by far one of the greatest CRMs if you are willing to put in the time and energy that it takes to build it out and make it custom for your needs. Unparalleled reporting systems, great ways to track progress and opportunities. It does just require a little bit of help out of the box to get it set up. If you can, Salesforce is probably the way to go, but let's walk through some alternatives. Next up is Microsoft Dynamics, another one of the large ones. Everyone's familiar with Microsoft. If you are a user of OneNote, Outlook, if you're a diehard Microsoft user, Dynamics may be the way to go. Obviously, all of those things I just mentioned can integrate with Salesforce and with these other CRMs, but this is built native on Microsoft's world. The third is a little more niche. We have AltVia. AltVia is actually a plug-on on top of Salesforce. So once you move forward with Salesforce, if you did want to customize it specific to investment management, you could sign up with AltVia. They have a platform called AIM that sits on top of your Salesforce and automatically customizes it for you. Backstop is another that was created specifically for the investment management industry. Backstop is helpful across all forms of investment firms, right? It's not just the fundraiser that's going to be using Backstop. It'll also be the deal team, investment team, and so on. Next up is Deal Cloud. Similarly to Backstop, it was created, as you can probably tell from the name, for deal teams. They do have some tools for fundraisers as well. Feedback that we hear is that it's a little bit better for the deal teams, but it does work well across the firm. Deal Cloud was actually part of a recent acquisition and was bought by Intap. So now it's called Intap Deal Cloud, and they've built a very successful business. So congratulations to their team. Again, something you may want to look out for if you are a private fund manager looking to manage deals and pipeline. The next three will bundle together. We'll talk about Dynamo, HubSpot, and Situate. Dynamo, HubSpot, and Situate are sort of your budget-friendly options for a CRM. Do they have all the same functionality as a Dynamics, as a Deal Cloud, as a Salesforce? They don't. But are they something that can get you running right away? Absolutely. With email campaigns, with tracking opportunities, with managing accounts and pipeline, these are all great tools. Just again, maybe expect less advanced reporting functionality, less advanced really across the board. The next two we'll talk about are pretty asset class specific. They're both starting to branch out, but first you have Juniper Square. Juniper Square was created originally for private real estate firms. As you're thinking about managing properties, deals, and fundraising all in one place, Juniper Square is a great place to go for a real estate manager. They have now expanded their offerings for private credit, equity, venture, and so on. So now becoming a private capital solution across the board. But again, with their history in real estate, if you are a real estate firm looking into a CRM, they're probably worth checking out. And then finally, we have Affinity. Similar to what I just said for real estate, Affinity was created for the private equity and venture deal professional. They've now branched out, of course, to cover all private markets with their CRM tools. But as you think about managing relationships and managing deal pipeline from a private equity and venture perspective, Affinity is probably a good thing to check out. As you think about this list and all of the other CRMs available, it's really important to think about your needs. If you're willing to invest in a technology that's going to suit your firm for years and years and years as you grow and it will grow with you, then maybe Salesforce is the way to go. If you're looking for something a little more budget friendly to get you right out of the gate, maybe check out a HubSpot or a Situate or a Dynamo. All of them are great. There's no right or wrong answer. Here at Dakota, we do offer integrations with all of the CRMs that I mentioned today. If you do move forward with Salesforce, we've created a Salesforce app that sits right on top and allows you to access all of our Dakota Marketplace data right from your internal Salesforce login. If that sounds interesting, or if you want to just talk about CRMs and get some advice on best practices, we're happy to set up a demo or a quick discussion. Feel free to book either below. Thanks everyone for listening in, and we'll talk soon.